that, put that, six shots, make him get back. All that chit chat, rip back. My nigga saying it that. Nigga talking up, but he ain't on shit. I got like 50 rounds of Billy's clip. If I go with you, nigga, I'll be the flip. Mommy still call up a kid, nigga, tryna like, give me a bit. I'm like, nigga, fuck me, bitch. The judge like, why you acting like a dick? I said I'm moving like I'm thinking dick.
Hey guys, my name is What If Naruto Was Muzan. I think this may be the final part. I want it to be the final part. So yeah, sorry for not uploading for the past 3 days. It's because of school, and now because Thursday we get a break and I'm not passing out falling asleep, we can now get on with this What If. And so let's get into it. So basically, after Itachi is battling Sasuke at this very moment, as he would easily subdued Sasuke, and he would head to Kasame, as Kakashi, right now, he's on one knee, as he doesn't have the speed, the strength to even fight Kasame. The only thing that's really keeping him up is that Mangekyou Sharingan of his. But for anything else, that's pretty much it. Now, though, remember, these are still basically kids. They're not, it's not Shippuden yet. These are basically kids. Remember that. Alright? So, Team 7 of Sai and Sakura would try to fight Kasame, but they would easily get beat down, as this battle since won't be going anywhere. Sooner or later, there will be multiple sand ninjas, multiple medical ninjas, the Kazekage too, rushing over at the situation. More opponents, huh? Alright then, let's see who can put up a challenge, as Kasame would rush at this new crowd of people, fighting them off, as the medical ninjas would go to assist and aid Sakura and Sai and mostly Kakashi, as he suffered the most damage and he seems pretty tired out, and from chakra drain and from using his Mangekyou. Though he's trained it, he will still get tired and lose the lack of stamina. So from there, Itachi would come over to see what Kasame is actually doing, but Kasame seems to be wiping out the stand, as he's just slicing through the army. Sooner or later, it will be found out that any fire release type jutsu would be most powerful on Kasame. Well, demons in general, as Kasame would really receive lots of damage from any type of mixed combo of jutsu, like a fire dragon, or anything like a mixed combo of like erupting. Okay, I'm just making moves like at this point, like earth, some type of mix of an earth and a fire move. That's what seems to be most effective on demons. Fire, huh? Interesting. Sooner or later, another side, it would be with the Mist Village, as the Mist Village, the remaining Mist Village ninjas are rushing over the situation to aid the Sand and the attack of Kasame. Two nations with both of their Kages trying to fight me, huh? Alright. Though, those fire, huh? Don't the Mist Ninjas got that lava release? Alright, I have to end this quick. No. Keep fighting. I want to see the true limits of my power. As Itachi would slap his head while holding a unconscious Sasuke. From there, Kasame will be rushing through, but it seems like they do more damage, as the lava release from the Kakashi, I don't know how to pronounce it. The lava release does so much damage. Just a single tap of it can really irritate the skin and the body of a demon. Kasame trying to back out of this, as it's like the forces are kind of overwhelming. So he would have to be forced to retreat with Itachi. From there, they would disappear, as they would try to track the location through the sand, though the sand would cover up some of their tracks. They'll then disappear, as there seems to be nowhere to be found. Another Kage summit will be held, as well. peace treating, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so basically there's new information that demons are weak to fire attacks or anything relevant to that. So now they're supplying ninjas with some sort of a fire type thing. If they encounter some sort of a demon, they have these supplies on them, and they don't have the element for fire, they can use it as somewhat of a mix. Let's say you have earth, right? You can basically throw some type of fire vase or vial of fire or whatever, some sort of thing that will set fire to anything with your jutsu, combining it to make some sort of a earth fire combo attack. Though it won't really work with electricity or wind, or, well, it depends. Okay, with wind it somewhat depends, like pushing fire or something like that. Basically, it depends. Like, you know, it's not really going that well, but like, just like throw a bunch of vials at your opponent, killing them because of fire, of course. Anyways, now because of this, demons have gone into hiding. And why is that? Naruto has ordered all of them to go on a wide search hunt for blue spider lilies. Why is that? Because he needs more. Just like Muzan within the manga, he needs to find more of these. Maybe become like ultimately resistant to fire or the sun. He doesn't tell anybody else what's the purpose, though. He tells them that I need these blue spider lilies as an order from me importantly. Now I have things to tend to. As the demons were dispersed over these 2 years. Itachi would come over to Naruto as he would bring Sasuke, saying, "Oi, so I have Sasuke. What do you want to do with him anyways?" I was either thinking of killing him, though that would make you upset, as he is your brother, last remaining clan member of the Uchiha clan. I think. Though I think I can turn him into one of my own. I'm not sure if he'll be. I can put him in my control. Won't give him that much blood, but enough to serve me well. As Itachi wouldn't question it, but be grateful that he didn't kill off his only brethren that's even alive in this world. Well, though he has Obito, he doesn't really know not much about him. Only knows that he's a mysterious figure with a Sharingan. Interesting. Anyways, now, Toby, not Obito, but you know what I mean, alright? Anyways, Sasuke would then become a demon. He wouldn't get fed that much blood. He's basically one of Naruto's lackeys, but a bit more powerful. And he would suffer. I guess not really. He would sooner or later, because you need to get Mangekyou, you need to suffer a great deal of pain. And now because Sasuke has the demon blood in him, he technically can't go blind, so doesn't really need to have EMS. So he can just stick with MS and his MS, and then get Susanoo, even though Susanoo uses that train their MS with their Susanoo and get like the armored stage. That's the final stage of the Susanoo. Basically, at this point, they go blind because from the exact overuse of the Susanoo, blah 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 blah. You get what I mean. He's not gonna go blind from this. He's just gonna have Mangekyou. Anyways, these 2.5 years, no, 3.5 years. Not even a half, it's 3 years. 3 years would go by, still no search of blue spider lilies. They found regular spider lilies, as this would not replenish Naruto, as he's just angry. He doesn't know why. Why can't he find this? They said that it was in the Mist Village or whatever, and I still can't find these blue spider lilies. Ugh! Sooner or later, a ninja would come over to Naruto. Well, a demon ninja, whatever. My liege, I have found information about the blue spider lilies, though it might not be pleasant. Huh? I don't care. Tell me. Well, as you see, The Mist Village has all the remaining blue spider lilies, though they're only experimenting on it as a way to kill. They figured out that it turns you into a demon, and they haven't really fed anybody with it as large portions, but fed it to the point where they're able to control them within a test tube type chamber. Alright then. We're gonna have to raid the Mist Village. I need those blue spider lilies. Before I tell the remaining forces to get ready for an attack on the Mist, I may ask Naruto, my liege, why are these blue spider lilies so important? I just need to know. If you really do want to know, it's not like you can do anything after you give them to me. So I should tell you. Though this is only confidential, you usually are the only person that will know this information. The blue spider lilies, yes, I need those for my power. When I was young within the Leaf Village, I was sick. And the doctors didn't know what to do, so they fed me this, some sort of a makeshift medicine. Like morphine or whatever, something like morphine. It was a trick in a way to think that my brain would make it think that it would fix me because these fire lilies. Though, not only it did fix me, it made me powerful. So much power that I used to take over the village that wronged me. And so that's why I need these spider lilies, as I am your demon lord. No, your demon god. And I need these spider lilies to topple over all the other nations. Once there, I'll be unstoppable. I see. And so, he would then leave. Who was listening in the background, of course? Itachi. He heard the whole thing. Though, it seems like he won't be able to do anything about it. He at least knows what gives him his power. He might try to topple Naruto? Who knows? So then, their raid would commence on the Mist Village as they would attack. As Itachi would rush in, but before he would be frozen as he seems like he can't move. Oi, Itachi. You heard the whole conversation, didn't you, huh? You're planning to overtake me by taking my lilies? Though, I respect you. I can't respect you if you're trying to take what's mine. Now, either forget whatever happened and commence with the raid, or die by my hands. Your creator. You would be dead if it wasn't for me, Itachi. Itachi would stop as he knows he will die. And though he hates Naruto destroying the Leaf Village, causing a ruckus with the Leaf Village, everything else, he doesn't like Naruto, but he has to stay within his group of the 12 most powerful people. It's hard, though he has to stick with it. I think I should mime up Itachi much better than just having him on a unloosed leash. The raid will commence and they'll be able to take the last remaining blue spider lilies that the Mist Village even has. They will then go through the records of the Mist Village, as it will then state, these blue spider lilies, it seems like it's what it turns people into demons. That's what we found out from our experiments. Though, this blue spider lilies grew a long time ago. The day of the six past days. Only he was the only person that knew about these spider lilies, though he's the only person that grew them. Odd, in fact. Different from the rest. He only grew a certain batch, as he grew it within the mist. And it seems like that's the only place where he grew it throughout our record through history. So, the sage, he worked in mysterious ways, but this was just too much. If we can find a way how to use the blue spider lilies against Naruto, the main threat, maybe, just maybe we have a chance at fighting. You already know that fire releases do lots of damage, but yeah, we've already got in contact with Orochimaru. He seems like he'll be able to help. That god damn it Orochimaru. I knew he would backstab me. I should have let my guard down. He seemed like a regional type of person, though it looks like I need him dead. Kasame would then appear in front of Naruto as he would be bowing. And he would then look at Kasame saying, "Oi, Kasame, kill Orochimaru." "Yes, my liege." And the Kasame will disappear. Akatsuki, now let's talk about the Akatsuki. Akatsuki of their hunt. Now, they'll only be able to capture Gaara, the second tails, third, and seventh. Reason being is that Naruto has already gotten to the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 4, 5, 6, and 8 tails. He's already gotten to those tails, and they already work under him like mindless dolls. As though he took over her body, the tail beasts are having none of it. It was a hard battle to keep the tail beasts under a leash, as he can bite and he can give them his blood, but it is hard though, as once he gives them blood, it doesn't go through the system like that. So he has a hard time controlling them, but he's been able to easily take them over due to a certain person's eyes. Itachi's eyes, being able to put the tail beasts all under a genjutsu, a permanent one. Now they're working under Naruto. Anyways, over the past 3 years, technology has evolved to the point where they have somewhat of a way to have a comeback against the demons. Once the demons were heard of raiding the Mist Village of their info, the Kages would have another summit, discussing the information of their new technologic advances, sharing around other villages, stuff like that. And while they were having their GSA, Grand Shinobi Alliance meeting, there's somewhat of a sound like sonic booms or whatever rushing through the hallways, as this wouldn't be a regular Kage Summit room, as it's filled with Kages from almost every single nation. Star Village, Rain Village, Silent Village too, because Orochimaru was a snake, and he survived Kasame from curse mark. Anyways, he is there. Star Village, Rain Village. What else? What other villages are? I forgot. The Sky Village? Yeah, I think they're the Sky Village. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, someone rushing through the hallways, as banners would cut down for each nation until it reached the land of fire. That one would be cut through the middle, as everybody would look up. They would see a Sasuke. Now this is our Shippuden Sasuke. This Sasuke, he has a demonic. Okay, he has MS. Okay, mastered Susanoo for the MS, of course. Okay, not blind. Has really good work with his sword, of course. He has the sword he would have in Boruto, and not Shippuden, because why not? And Sasuke, he there, as he'll land to the floor saying, "All of you, he has come to send a message. This will be the start of the 4th Great Shinobi War." But as Sasuke would say that, he'll feel something pushing him back, as he would push him to the wall, as if behind him saying, "Though I wouldn't want to cooperate with the Kages, it seems like we're in desperate timing to take y'all out." As the remaining Akatsuki members will be here. The Akatsuki? And Jiraiya? As Jiraiya, the Akatsuki then explained, we're here to help with the demon situation. Though we are on different terms, if this goes on for too long enough, then the demons will take over. And well, we don't want that to happen, don't we? So, why won't you all just accept us? For now, shall we? Though we're still rogue ninjas. We do need to come together in this dying time. And so, they'll make alliance with the Akatsuki. Sasuke would try to escape, but Pain keep using his Shinra Tensei, pulling him Sasuke back or pinning him to the floor. As Sasuke would then activate his Susanoo, shooting a bow and arrow to the ground, making a huge explosion happen. From there, escaping from the area, as he would get to a ledge or whatever, aim down a bow and arrow as he starts powering it up. From there, shooting it down, sending a huge explosion. Not that many casualties. Kages were able to survive. Well, but yeah, Sasuke then disappear. As the Kages all rush back to their nations quickly as soon as possible, and they would order their shinobis to head over to the Sand Village. This would take about 2 months because Naruto hasn't made any moves yet, and he was actually monitoring all the villages. He knows that Orochimaru is alive, though he'll just be assigned to the death list of Naruto. From there, the tall Kages will be talking as they will be standing in front of the Sand Village. And once their talk will be over, they'll turn around and start running, as they know this life depends on it. If they don't do anything about this, everybody dies. Their loved ones, their family members, their ninjas are fighting for the ones they love, so they rush into battle. The same as demons, well, differently. That the demons will then appear, an army of demons, though not as big as the Grand Shinobi Alliance, is superbly big, of course I should say. As though they're not big, they make up within power. As the war would start, both sides fighting, left to right. Itachi would come across Obito. Interesting. And also come across Kakashi. As Obito and Kakashi has confronted each other, though Obito hates Kakashi with all his heart, he is somewhat able to trust him or forgive him in a way, as though he hates Kakashi for killing Rin. They have to come together in this dying time, of course. As they both see Kakashi, with some extra training by Obito, he is much more powerful, you can say. Anyways, a fight would commence between Itachi, Kakashi, and Obito. And Kasame, he just fights some of the Akatsuki members to some other villagers, I mean. So, a battle will be unfolding within this battlefield. Left to right, bodies dying. Who knows the outcome? But soon Naruto will be faced as he'll be sitting on this ledge. A bunch of Kages, high-ranking ninjas, S-ranking ninjas would appear in front of Naruto, as they'll say, Naruto, the most wanted man alive here on this battlefield, you shall serve the death penalty by the Kages. Naruto looked behind him saying, ho ho ho, alright then, you know what, it's gonna be fun. Though Mizkage has to die first. He would rush over at the Mizkage at high speeds. They knew Naruto was fast, but it's like he got a speed boost. From there, he would grab onto the Mizkage's neck as he would break it. Ugh, that did hurt my hand though. But now, let's start this fight, shall we? Naruto was going at shocking feats, even fighting with the Raikage. The Raikage has been training for this very moment. He has a lightning cloak, but this is a gold lightning cloak, much faster than before. As the Kages would fight, Kages and Kages would go down till it's the last 5 great Kage. They would stare down Naruto, tired. Though Tsunade would also be there. Wait, no, Tsunade is Kage. Tsunade is Kage. Anyways, alright. They'll stare down Naruto as Naruto will stare them back down. Alright, then. I'll give y'all 10 seconds. Use your most powerful attack on me. From there, if not, say your prayers. As all the Kages will use their most powerful attacks, the ones that are still remaining. They'll use their most powerful attacks on Naruto. Naruto will take some damage, you know. Fire capsules thrown at him. Insert Sigma music. As Naruto look at them saying, well, I hope you have those prayers ready. As Naruto uses Demon Art, the barbed wire, a little much bigger than usual as they'll come from the floor, trying to grab onto the Kages as they'll dodge them like usual. Naruto would be slicing around the battlefield as sooner or later he would do a King Crimson and punch a hole through Tsunade and do a Mortal Kombat and rising his arm, ripping his arm all the way up. And sooner or later the same fate would happen to all the Kages as then Naruto would make an announcement to his whole army. Though a big portion of them has died, they still make up with him power. As they'll then say, we have won this war. You can either surrender or die now on this battlefield. As ninjas would still fight, and some would surrender, and a big portion would surrender. As they don't want to die. They want to see their family again. It's hard for them. As Naruto would sit down, knowing that his wish has been filled, taking over the world, knowing the Leaf Village, that they should have treated him more nicely, as the destruction of Leaf Village would commence. And, well, that's the end of the What If. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all on the next What If. Peace!